Ladies, have you ever caught a whiff of something unpleasant down there and wondered what on earth is going on? You've showered, used your favorite soap, maybe even changed your routine, but the odor just won't go away. It's frustrating, embarrassing, and worst of all, it's not something you talk about over coffee with friends. But here's the shocking truth. It might not be your hygiene at all. Doctors are now sounding the alarm. Some of the most common clothing habits, especially among women over 60, could be making things worse. Habits we've had for decades. Things we thought were harmless. Even things we did to feel clean and put together may actually be trapping bacteria, irritating sensitive skin, and yes, causing persistent, unpleasant odor that won't go away no matter how often you wash. It's not about being dirty. It's about being misinformed. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 everyday clothing mistakes that are quietly sabotaging your comfort, and what to do instead. Some of them may surprise you. One of them might be in your underwear drawer right now. And before we dive in, hit that subscribe button to join our growing community of strong, smart women who care about feeling good, inside and out. And if you're choosing comfort over fashion these days, leave those 3 words in the comments below. Ready? Let's talk about what no one told us until now. Habit 1. Wearing tight synthetic underwear. Let's start with the most intimate habit of all, our underwear. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's just underwear. What harm can it do? But trust me, the kind of underwear you choose can have a major impact on how you feel down there, especially after age 60. For years, many women, myself included, wore snug, shapely panties made with synthetic fabrics like nylon, spandex, or polyester. They looked nice, gave a little lift, a little tuck, maybe even a bit of lace to feel pretty. But here's the thing, nobody told us back then. Our skin and internal chemistry change as we age. What once worked in our 30s or 40s can now lead to discomfort, odor, and even infections in our 60s and 70s. Here's what's really going on. Tight synthetic underwear doesn't breathe. It traps heat and moisture, especially around the groin area. And when moisture can't escape, bacteria has a party, and you're the one left cleaning up the mess. The result? That persistent, musty odor that seems to come out of nowhere. Sometimes itching or irritation follows. And the worst part? You blame yourself. You scrub harder. You switch soaps. You feel embarrassed. But it's not your hygiene. It's your underwear. My friend Linda went through exactly this. She was mortified. Thought maybe it was her diet or age. She even started using perfumed washes. Big mistake. Only when she switched to loose-fitting 100% cotton underwear did everything change. The odor? Gone in a few days. So here's the new rule. If it doesn't breathe, don't wear it. Life is too short for swampy spandex. Your comfort isn't a luxury, it's a right. If you've been wearing the same type of underwear for years, now's the time to check the label. And if this resonates with you, comment below. I'm switching to cotton. Habit 2. Wearing the same pajamas for days. Let's be honest. How many of us have a pair of pajamas we practically live in? You know the ones. Soft, a little faded, perfectly broken in, probably older than your youngest grandchild. You slip them on after dinner, wear them through the night, and sometimes, well, the next night too. Maybe even a few nights in a row. They don't look dirty. They don't smell dirty. So what's the harm? According to doctors, a lot more than we think. You see, while we sleep, our bodies are still active. We sweat, sometimes just a little, sometimes more. Our skin releases oils. And yes, Even if we feel clean, the warm, enclosed area down there becomes a cozy home for bacteria, especially when it stays in contact with the same fabric night after night. Years ago, I had a favorite pair of navy pajama bottoms with little yellow stars. I loved them. I wore them 4 or 5 nights straight, no shame. But after a while, I started noticing a faint musty smell that wouldn't go away, even after morning showers. I blamed everything but the obvious, until one day I rotated to a fresh pair. Boom, problem solved. Turns out, it wasn't me. It was the pants. Now, I keep a little pajama drawer with 3 or 4 pairs, and I switch every night or two. Nothing fancy, just clean, breathable fabric and peace of mind. Ladies, this small change can make a big difference in how you feel, not just physically, but emotionally. Clean pajamas feel like self-care, like you're treating your body with the love and respect it deserves. So, tell me in the comments, how often do you rotate your pajamas? If you've ever stretched them a few days too long, you're not alone. Habit 3. Wearing panty liners. All day, every day. Now, this one might hit close to home. Many of us, especially as we get older, turn to panty liners for a little extra protection. Whether it's light leaks, natural discharge, or just wanting to feel clean and safe, liners can feel like a quiet security blanket. Something we use without even thinking. But here's what no one told us. Wearing them every day, all day, might be doing more harm than good. Most disposable panty liners on the market are made with plastic backings, bleached fibers, and synthetic materials. They're not designed to breathe. So even if they feel thin and convenient, they're basically wrapping your most delicate area in a plastic glove. Imagine wearing a latex glove on your hand for 12 hours. No sweat, right? Actually, all sweat. Your skin gets clammy, irritated, and when you take the glove off, it doesn't smell great. Now apply that same logic down there. Daily liner use can trap moisture, disturb your natural pH, and create a warm, damp environment where bacteria thrive. Result? Persistent odor, itching, irritation, and sometimes even infections. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to go without any protection. If you need liners, look for unscented, breathable, organic cotton options and change them regularly. There are even reusable cloth liners made specifically for sensitive skin. They're softer, more eco-friendly, and surprisingly comfortable. And if you're relying on liners because of bladder leaks or frequent discharge, don't just cover the issue, talk to your doctor. There are real solutions out there, from pelvic floor exercises to dietary tips and medical options. You deserve to feel fresh, dignified, and confident every day. If this part resonated with you, drop a comment below and let me know. Have you ever worn liners every day without realizing the side effects? Habit 4. Wearing shapewear for long hours. Let's talk about shapewear. Spanx, tummy control briefs, smoothing shorts, whatever name they go by, most of us have a pair or two tucked away in a drawer. Maybe we wear them to weddings, church, or anytime we want to feel a little more together. I get it. I wore mine to my granddaughter's wedding and felt like royalty. But here's the truth no one tells you. Wearing tight shapewear for long hours, especially at our age, can backfire in the most uncomfortable ways. When you squeeze your body into tight, non-breathable fabric and keep it there for hours, you're not just shaping your figure. You're trapping heat, moisture, and sweat in your most sensitive area. That warm, humid environment is like an invitation for bacteria and yeast to throw a party. And trust me, they don't leave quietly. I remember one Sunday at church. Morning service, followed by lunch, then an afternoon meeting. I wore my favorite shapewear shorts the entire day, 7 hours straight. By the time I got home, I was walking like I'd just dismounted a horse. Something smelled off. The next day, I needed probiotic cream and a whole lot of airing out just to feel normal again. Doctors have confirmed this. Prolonged wear of tight shapewear can lead to yeast infections, skin irritation, and strong odor. And for older women whose skin is thinner and whose pH balance has changed with age, the risk is even higher. Now, I've made a new rule. Shapewear is for special occasions only, and never for more than 4 hours. And when I walk through the door, it comes off before my shoes do. Ladies, your comfort isn't something to compromise. No outfit is worth sacrificing your health or peace of mind. Have you ever worn shapewear too long and paid the price? Share your experience in the comments. Let's be real with each other. Habit 5. Wearing damp workout clothes or swimsuits too long. Let's talk about something that seems innocent, but can cause more trouble than you think. Imagine this. You've just finished a gentle yoga session, a morning walk, or a refreshing dip in the pool. You feel great. Maybe you sit down for a cup of tea, chat with friends, or read a book, still wearing your damp workout leggings or swimsuit. It doesn't feel like a big deal, but your body might disagree. Doctors are warning that sitting in damp, tight-fitting clothes for too long, especially anything clinging to your lower half, is a recipe for odor, irritation, and even infections. I learned this lesson the hard way during water aerobics. After class, a few of us would stay behind, chatting poolside. I'd toss a towel over my lap and sip coffee in my wet swimsuit for 30 or 40 minutes. No big deal, until I started noticing a strange, fishy odor and a little itching later that day. I blamed the chlorine at first, but it wasn't the pool. It was me, sitting in that damp swimsuit too long. Even moisture-wicking activewear can be a problem. Those fabrics are designed to pull sweat away from your skin, but they don't always dry fast, and they still trap warmth. That creates the perfect storm for bacteria to grow, especially in sensitive areas. Now, I keep a simple rule. Change as soon as I'm done. I pack a dry pair of cotton underwear and a comfy dress in my gym bag. After swimming or exercising, I change immediately, even if it's just into lounge clothes. It takes 2 minutes, but it saves me days of discomfort. Let me ask you honestly, have you ever lounged too long in damp clothes? If so, type "guilty but changing" in the comments. Let's own it and do better together. Let's be real, ladies. Aging brings wisdom, grace, and confidence. But it also brings changes that nobody warned us about. Changes to our skin, our bodies, our comfort levels, and yes, even to how we dress. If you've ever felt frustrated, embarrassed, or unsure about that not-so-fresh feeling down there, please know this. You are not alone, and it's not your fault. So many of us were taught to prioritize appearance over comfort, to stay quiet about body issues, to just deal with it. But we deserve better, especially now. The truth is, your clothing choices can either support your health or silently sabotage it. Simple habits like switching to breathable cotton underwear, rotating pajamas, or changing out of damp clothes can make a world of difference, not just physically, but emotionally. Because when you feel fresh and comfortable, you feel more you. It's time to let go of the lace that itches, the shapewear that suffocates, and the routines that no longer serve you. Let's embrace clothes that love our bodies back. Clothes that breathe with us, move with us, and help us live every day feeling clean, confident, and cared for. So here's to comfort over fashion, to health over habit, and to the freedom that comes with knowing better and choosing better. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Comfort over fashion, because that's a movement worth standing behind. And if you want more real talk like this, join our Life in Words newsletter, links in the description. You deserve a life that feels as good as it looks. Until next time, take care of you, all of you.